please stand up. Thank you. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Yale Douglas Fieldhouse for Connemara High School. My name is Jason Curtis, and I'm lucky and incredibly proud to serve as your principal as you embark on what I promise to be an incredible four-year-long journey. Today, freshmen, that journey begins, and you officially become part of the Connemara High School community. Over the next couple hours, you'll get a chance to learn what it means to be a raccoon. You'll have the opportunity to learn about the instructional programs we offer, not just the subjects or courses, but all the opportunities that exist in art, theater, band, choir, orchestra, business, marketing, math, science, English, social studies, automotive, agriculture, manufacturing, French, Spanish, Chinese, German, digital communications, construction and building trades, health, and of course, phys ed. You get to check out the more than 50 different co-curriculars and extracurricular activities we offer. You can meet one-on-one with our faculty and talk through your course selections. And you can find out more about all of our athletic programs and the 28 programs we offer there. You'll also get the opportunity to talk with other parents and other students who are just in your shoes and can empathize with the excitement, anxiety, fear, and the nervous energy that's kind of in this room right now. Over the last 6 months at OHS, we kind of developed a new mantra. A mantra of helping our entire community be grounded in our core values, committed to our purpose and your plan, and accountable to ourselves and each other. While at OHS, we'll all work together to help you stay grounded, be committed, and accountable. First, we'll help you develop your identity, your own individual identity, so that you can establish your goals for life and the core values that define you as an individual. From there, we'll keep you grounded so that you're strong enough and independent enough to resist outside influences or peer pressures that may steer you off course. Second, we'll help you find courses and experiences that might push you outside your comfort zone, expose you to things you never thought you'd have an interest in, ignite your passions, and challenge your thinking. Then, from those experiences, we'll help you set a plan and keep you focused and committed so that you meet your college, career, and life goals. Finally, once you set that plan, we'll hold you accountable to it. The great thing about high school is this is your plan. Wherever you're coming from, you knew this was the result. This is what was next. The fun thing about high school is, who knows what's next? But with your plan and your passions identified, we'll help you meet whatever that goal might be. When you get distracted, we'll help you regain focus. We'll emphasize that when you wear that O on the court, in the classroom, or just out on a Friday night, you represent a community of over 2,000 people. We'll work together to build your character and support you so our community recognizes students from Connemara High School as confident young adults who are dependable, show up on time, and are respectful to themselves and their peers. Our goal is that when you walk across the stage in June 2023, you're ready for whatever you define as your life journey. And that story begins tonight. It seems like a lot, and it is. And many of you are wondering why we didn't hand out tissues for yourself as you cry thinking about your baby going to high school. But you got popcorn. But we have some great people here to help you along the way. As I introduce you, if you could just stand up, maybe wave and look around. First, to help keep you grounded, we've got our student services team. They'll be with you from this moment on. They will know you, develop your academic and career plan, be there when times get tough, be a steady hand in the four-year journey with all its ups and downs. They'll support you when you struggle, give you a hug on a bad day, and call your name as you confidently walk across that stage of graduation. We have our counselors Scott Ockham, Angela Fisher, Susan Verhagen, and Laura Black here to help you. We also have our IBAP coordinator, Carrie Schultz, our social worker, Erica Landon, and our school site, Bree Decker. They'll all be part of this journey and help you with that. To help you stay committed tonight, we have over 70 of our faculty members here and available to you for some one-on-one academic advising. They are available to help you start that story. You have the course request sheets in your packet. We'll talk about that later. So at some point tonight, don't be afraid to head up to the math, science, social studies, or any department and tell them a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself to them, and ask them for help as you pick your courses for next year. Maybe even think about what we have to offer over the next 4 years. Our team here tonight represents a larger team of 146 people that are committed to making learning fun, relevant, and challenging. These are some of the brightest, most creative, fun, and energetic people I've ever met. They'll support you in setting those goals, mentor you through the journey, and help you begin to define your career pathways and plans. So if our faculty is here, could you guys just stand up and give them a round of applause? To help keep you accountable, our administrative team works hard to hold you accountable to your goals. Not necessarily our rules, but to your goals. Our goal is to help you develop the healthy habits and life skills to be successful. They'll work with you to ensure you get in the habit of showing up on time. Coach you in the importance of face-to-face contact, and that you may need to go more than 85 minutes without Snapchat. It's challenging. Together, this team will help develop the life skills that will help you be not only successful now, but in the future. So with us tonight, we have our associate principals, Melissa Anders, Jose Frias, and Chris Warchowski. Our coordinator of career programming is Kyle Steppen, and our superintendent, Dr. Roger Rindo. Could you give that a round? Finally, the second most important people here compared to you are the over 100 of your fellow classmates who gave up their Monday night to be here to help you tonight. Together, they'll help you connect to our larger community and help you begin to build on the legacy that is the 137-year history of this school. They'll support you on the first day of school and make sure your outfit's okay. They'll tell you what to wear at your first concert. They'll be there cheering for you at your first game and mentoring you as you attend your first co-curricular activities. If we could have our students stand up and give them a round of applause. Again, today your story starts. I'm excited to join you in this journey, and I look forward to sharing in the excitement of the important milestones along the way. Like that first day of school, prom, homecoming, getting your license, your first varsity event, first time you're on stage at the OAC, and eventually graduation. But as your parents' mouths slowly drop open, we'll just slow down and get through tonight. This is a pretty great place. I'm proud to be the principal here. We're glad you're here, and welcome to the family. Thank you.
What's so amazing about Oconomowoc High School? Here at Oconomowoc, we're here to support you and prepare you for a career, for college, and for life. We set you up for success as well as putting your mind in programs you actually want to engage in. With hands-on experiences like building a house for a family and community or printing on 3D models, Oconomowoc sets you up to achieve your goals. Interact with students and make a difference by joining any of our 50 exciting clubs, ranging from future business leaders of America to gaming club. With our talented and passionate teachers and programs of study such as math, arts, music, science, and many more, we offer state-of-the-art technology and teachers to accommodate your specific needs. At OHS, we're here to make the high school experience better than ever before.
Good evening, parents, staff, alumni, current students of OHS, and the class of 2023. I'm Charlotte Ryder, a junior here at OHS, a member of the O Spotlight, Tri-M, the Raccoon Advisory Team, and Vocal Jazz, as well as Vice President of the International Thespian Society, and above all, a proud raccoon. However, I didn't start this way. I was once terrified to take on the one thing that I always saw in movies: high school. But through my years at OHS, I have found my most confident self as a raccoon. When you are a raccoon, you are responsible. You are part of a community of students who have unique academic and personal backgrounds. Not only are we proud to be the melting pot of many previous academic achievements, but we recognize and encourage our students to get involved in our many extracurriculars. It is important to stay focused and encourage greatness. Take advantage of the study times and extra help offered during our pride period, as well as utilize your time in class so you can get involved and expand your horizons after school. I am involved in many different ways. However, I find myself most occupied with the incredible theater department here. I spend my afternoons either auditioning, rehearsing, or performing in the 3 shows our school puts on each year. Of course, I'm a student first, and as a raccoon, I've learned what it takes to maintain a 3.9 GPA in my rigorous courses, while still being heavily involved in extracurriculars. When you are a raccoon, you are respectful. You learn to appreciate the strengths of your peers and the talents that are presented from each individual. You understand the importance of listening to your teachers and the wise advice that they give. Through them, I have learned to challenge myself and grow into the person I want to become. When you are a raccoon, you are extraordinary. You go above and beyond to make relationships across all grades, as well as stay concentrated to become college, career, and life ready. I have 1 year left, and my journey is still in the midst. I am proud to say I have a team of administrators and students supporting me as I complete the rest of my junior and senior year. I am a proud raccoon, and so are these students who you will be hearing from this evening. They will share their story and how being a part of the raccoon family has helped them achieve their goals. To start our night, let's welcome to the stage 2 freshmen, Megan Frosch and Emily Jorgensen, who will talk about their transition process from middle school to high school.
As you just heard, my name is Megan. Not many of you probably know me, because when I was in middle school, I didn't go to the States, Nature Hill, or Silver Lake. I am now a freshman in high school. I went to St. Paul's Lutheran School from kindergarten to 8th grade, and throughout all those years, the biggest my class ever got was 21 kids. This is the biggest class in our school at the time even. Anyways, I graduated, and 18 of those 21 kids went to a different high school, including my best friends. And while that doesn't matter because we're still best friends, The point is, the point is I didn't know any people coming in except my basketball and cross-country team. Not knowing everyone at my new school was a minor worry, but I quickly made friends in each of my classes. The biggest worry I had, and the thing I stressed about the most, was getting lost. I was coming from a school where the whole middle school was in one hallway. So, the first day came and I found Spanish really easily, but then it ended and I had to go to study hall. I got lost and had no idea where I was. Thankfully, someone helped me and I got there okay. It took me about 2 days, and then I could navigate the school easily. Since then, I participated in cross-country, basketball, and I'm doing track in the spring. There are 3 things I'd like to leave you with today. 1, you might get lost, but that's okay. Teachers and students will help you. It's not as confusing as it seems. 2, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but be yourself. Don't do things you don't want to do because friends are doing them. And do things you want to do even if your friends aren't doing them. Find your passions and new friends will come. And finally, 3, if you manage your time well and use free time wisely, you won't have that much homework. So yeah, that's how my few months have gone so far. Oh, and one last thing. This year is flying by way faster than I thought it would. So know that your time here will go by quickly and spend it doing things you love.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Emily Jorgensen, and I'm a freshman here at Ohio. I went to St. John's through 5th grade, then I went to St. Charles in Heartland from 6th to 8th grade. So not only was I switching schools, I was also switching school districts, and almost all of my friends from middle school went to Arrowhead. I barely knew anyone coming into the high school, so like Megan, I was scared that I would be awkwardly walking around alone and sitting by myself at lunch. Like most of you probably do, I had worries. I really didn't know what to expect, and I wasn't sure how much I'd like it here. Over the course of the first week of school, all those fears went away. I felt like I was getting the hang of things and beginning to fit in. I met a lot of new people, made new friends, and realized that those worries were unfounded. The teachers made me feel at ease, and now I know that I have someone to go to when I need it. Just remember that everyone is the new kid. You're not the only one going through this change, and everyone around you is just as nervous for the first day as you are, just like Megan and I were. There are plenty of upperclassmen and teachers that you can go to for anything, too. A lot of people go into high school thinking that the upperclassmen will bully them and just make the high school experience miserable. But all of the juniors and seniors, especially the ones leading the clubs, are great people that you can definitely go to for help. They were all in your place not too long ago, and you soon hear that they have forgotten their first weeks here. One thing about upperclassmen that you should know is that they have this tradition. There's a chant that they say at sporting events, and you shouldn't take it personally. So when you hear "Go Home Freshman," just remember that soon enough you'll be the one leading the same chant. Over the summer, when I was getting myself mentally ready for high school, I was thinking about all the things I wish I knew before I came in. I wish I knew that high school is not that different from middle school. We switch classes and get homework. There's just new people around you, which also means great new friends. I was prepared for a huge change, and then my whole life would be different, but it's basically the same as middle school. Another thing I wish I knew before high school started was where my classes were. Make sure that you walk your classes a couple of times before the school year starts. I only walked my classes once, and I was nervous that I would get lost. It's not a huge deal if you do get lost, like Megan told you, but just come up here in the summer and walk your schedule once or twice so you know where you're going. Finally, one quick piece of advice is be yourself. You probably hear that a lot, but it really is important to know. A lot of people pretend to be someone that they're not, and they end up not having a great time with the people they hang out with. Be true to yourself, take your time, and trust the process. There's a quote that I saw a while ago, and it's just stuck with me for a long time. Be the change you wish to see in the world. If there's something that you want to see in the school, or something you haven't seen in other people, it starts with you. Have you ever wondered what the best day of your life would look like? Here at Oconomowoc High School, every day is the best day of your life, thanks to Mr. Curtis. Every morning during the announcements, he tells the staff and students to have the best day of their life. And that sentiment puts everyone in the right mindset to go about their day and make a great one. We're all here to make high school the best time of your life. See you soon.
Thank you. Wow, what great students talking about something so vulnerable. We had 391 students in the class of 2017, 209 of which participated in a club, and 155 participated in a sport. 97 of which maintained a 3.5 GPA while on a varsity sport. 95 seniors were on honor roll, and 94 seniors were on high honor roll. Next, if you could please welcome to the stage Sam Andrich, Rome Zupke, Chase Kessler, Sam Rote, Luke Peterson, and Maddie Musselman as they talk about who they are as raccoons and how they define their path at OHS.
Hi, my name is Sam Andrich, and I'm a senior here at Oconomowoc High School. I'm the current president of Student Council, a captain on the girls' varsity soccer team, and a co-founder of the Leadership and Volunteer Program. I'm also a member of many more organizations, but I did not come to OHS with this diverse of a resume. For me, I came to the high school with a primary focus on athletics. I had just gotten clearance from my doctor to play 100% after my ACL tear recovery, and I had promising comments from the coach. Everything was unfolding just the way I had planned. I was making friends, I had made the varsity soccer team, and I even had a starting position. It was the second game of the season that I went down. I was out for the rest of the season with an injury and couldn't play soccer for another 6 months. But I learned to adapt, and with the help of my teammates, coaches, and friends here at OHS, I broadened my horizons and involved myself in many more activities. This injury was a blessing in disguise for me because it allowed me the time to participate in activities that I would have never considered beforehand. I am now a leader within these clubs and organizations and have developed my leadership skills more than I would have just within soccer. So I encourage you to learn from my mistake and broaden your horizon from the get-go. Though with whatever you do and whoever you become, stereotypes will follow. The word stereotype receives a very negative connotation, especially within the high school setting. But not everybody has just one identity. You are not just a jock, you are not just an artist or just a brainiac. No one fits under just one category. Everyone creates a name for themselves over the course of their 4 years in high school, so there's no need to try to be like someone else, because the best version of yourself is already within you. So learn to embrace the stereotypes that come along with the person you're becoming, because those traits are what make you great. The unique combination of qualities is what sets you apart. So use those qualities as your advantage in life, whether it be on your resume, a job interview, a college application, or even just to make friends. Don't hide the things that make you unique. Although I started my journey here at OHS a very straight and narrow path, I allowed change to take its course and develop me into an involved and well-rounded person. So if your path is like me with athletics and community service, so be it. If not, I promise you will find a home here at OHS. Whether it's with a group of friends, a sport, a club, or even class, I promise you will find your place here. Just be patient enough to find it. Thank you.
Hey class of 2023, my name is Rome Zupke. I'm a sophomore student athlete here at OHS, and tonight I'm here to talk to you guys about purpose and having me here at OHS. What I mean by that is, high school is an amazing experience. I think one of the most amazing things about high school is that you get to show pride in your community, town, and school in a big way for the first time. But to do that, you need to get involved. For me, I got involved in football, basketball, student council here at OHS. Every day is an opportunity for me to show pride in my school, and that is my purpose. I found that purpose through athletics. But before I get into that, I want to say that academics is just as important to me as athletics. Because if I don't keep my grades up, and if I don't show up to class, I don't even have the opportunity to participate in athletics. Athletics help me build core values that will help me throughout my life. These values are leadership, work ethic, and accountability. Athletics has allowed me to take on many leadership roles. Athletics has also shown me the harder you work, the more you receive. Also, that you need to be accountable. If you commit to something, you have to follow through. So last year, I was a freshman. My older brother Noah plays the line Friday nights. He was a sophomore last year and is now a junior. So last year, that summer going into freshman year, me and my brother worked out every day to get ready for the upcoming football season. I knew I was going to the freshman team, but Noah, he had shotgun on varsity as a sophomore. And sure enough, the Pen came to jersey handouts, and Noah got his varsity jersey. Right when we got home, I asked him if I could try it on. He told me, once you make varsity, you can wear your jersey as much as you want, but don't touch mine. So I said to myself, fine, you know what? I'll do everything I can to get that jersey. From that point on, I worked every day to get that jersey. Finally, a year after my brother get his varsity jersey, the day came, I had my very own varsity jersey. Right when I got home, I went to my room and put on that same jersey. So I looked in the mirror, I knew that I worked for this. I knew that this is my purpose at this school, and the only reason I got there was my hard work, leadership, and accountability. At that moment, I realized that those values that held closest to my heart were the reason I got this spot. Starting on Friday nights as a Commonwealth graduate, my dream come true. But more than just a jersey for me, it showcased all the work I put in, to show what my purpose was at this school and why I show up every day. What I'm trying to say here is, athletics helped me find my purpose, and you will too. You will find your purpose here at OHS. It may not be athletics for you, it may not be next year, and it may not be your sophomore year, but in your 4 years here, I promise you that at OHS, you will find your purpose. Thank you.
All right, hello, my name is Chase. I'm a junior. I came from a small parochial school through 8th grade. Being a freshman, I grew into a small private school and having to meet new people and stuff. So I joined sport to find some friends. Socially, I had things together, but academically, I struggled. I was successful in classes where I couldn't, or I was not successful in classes where I couldn't see where I applied it in my life. I came across as lazy to most teachers. It took me until I found the building trades program where it was something I could excel at. It allowed me to get out of my chair and work with my hands, which is how I learned the best. Sophomore year was pretty much the same, and that's how this year started. It was brought to my attention that there was a program here where I could leave school and work doing what I like. Instead of having to suffer through college algebra, and now I walk through the school, I now get to walk out of the school and make money while learning the way I do best, which is hands-on. I go to blocks A, B, and C, and then leave campus to meet my foreman. For senior year, I plan to finish up a couple credits I have left to graduate. There are a few options at OHS, like dual enrollment at WCTC or doing work release. No matter what option works out my senior year, I'll get the work experience and enjoy school more because I get to see it being more relevant, and I won't struggle through tough classes. Thank you.
Hello everybody. I wanted to first start by saying thank you to all the students who shared before me about their high school experience, and all those who are here tonight to learn about our amazing school. My name is Sam Noah, and I'm a senior at Commonwealth this year. My journey through school has been quite unique and crazy. As a kid, my parents chose to have me attend Waldorf schooling. I attended Prairie Hill Waldorf School. My class graduated with a whopping 16 students, and the class before us graduated with 4. I probably lost most of you now by talking about this Waldorf stuff. Waldorf schooling teaches students in a very flexible way. The curriculum in Waldorf also leads each kid on their own journey. Every kid is able to run at their own speed and pick up the fundamental skills needed in grade school and middle school at their own pace. Coming to a school of 1,700 kids and a little over 400 kids in my class alone was a little daunting. I would consider myself an outgoing person, and I was not scared of my first day of class, but I was scared of the workload and how classes are run here in high school. First of all, I want to tell you that it's going to be okay. Freshman year, your schedule is pretty much set out for you. And I also want to let you know that the courses are going to be right there for you, and you're going to be able to pick from a list for you. When it comes to scheduling, use the program planning guide, and always feel free to reach out to a classmate. Also, we have really amazing counselors here, and if you ever have a question or concern about a class, they will help you. Secondly, I want to tell you all not to be scared, and that includes your parents as well. High school is what you make of it. You'll get through the challenging classes, and you'll enjoy most, if not all, the classes you take. You'll get through the challenging classes, and you'll even enjoy all the classes you take. I apologize. Man, I'm screwing this up. And I consider myself to be an outgoing person. I can't read off this little tiny sheet. Don't be scared. That includes me as well too, I guess. All right, let's continue. Some of you might be wondering about the workload. However, I'm here to tell you that it's super manageable and that you have support around you. Teachers here want to see you succeed and will work with you. I have found that as long as you do what is best for you in the classroom, you will find success. Whether that's always planning ahead, seeking feedback, or asking a ton of questions, do what is best for you. High school for me has been a really fun journey. As a freshman and sophomore, I was not involved with much besides sports. I played basketball, football, and baseball. After going through 2 knee surgeries, I decided to focus on just basketball for my junior and senior year. As a junior and senior, I began to expand what I'm involved in the classroom and in the community. I got involved with student council and started to develop my high school schedule around what I like to do and learn. This year, I was a part of Seminar Digital Communications. It is a different learning experience compared to a normal high school class. We are out in the community often and do all of our classwork with project managers from local businesses. It's a very fun way to interact and do real-world jobs for people that are relying on you. I had the opportunity to learn and work with professionals from UL Chevrolet, City of Oconomowoc, Madison Zoo, and even Colectivo Coffee. There are so many more, but I like that there is no rubric and that all my grades are based upon the assessment and communications for my project managers. This is just one course, but I really, truly have loved all the courses that I've taken here. Each teacher and class has truly enhanced my high school experience. As my journey continues outside of OHS soon, I'd like to leave you with just one piece of high school advice. And that's to have fun and enjoy all the moments and try new things, like messing up a speech in front of all of you guys. Go to events and be involved with whatever you like to do because, believe it or not, these 4 years of school will be over before you know it, and you'll be thinking about your next path. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Luke Peterson, and I'm a member of the Oconomowoc FFA. I would like to thank all of you for coming tonight. It's so great to see so many new faces. But the first thing I want to start off with is some misconceptions about the high school. Some things you may think are true, but are outwardly from what we believe. The first thing I want to start with is many of you may think the high school is so big that you could get lost at any turn. Or that maybe you'll have so much homework that you'll be up until 12 o'clock at night working. Or that you'll be in class with no friends and then you'll be all alone. But I want to say these aren't true. Sure, the school's a little bigger than your middle school, and yes, that's a less likely chance to be with your friends. And maybe there is a little more homework, but you have the power and the freedom to use all the opportunities you're given to overcome these obstacles. So maybe you take the time today to learn the layout of the school, so on that first day, it's less daunting. Or maybe you talk to the people around you to make new friends that you've never seen before. And maybe when that first day finally comes, you work hard for the next 4 years to use all your time in school wisely, to become better and have less homework when you get home. And that's from all the freedom and opportunities you're given that you can use. Another freedom that you are given is to be yourself. That resides within all of you. But you have to choose that path. Many people are now so worried about their public image that they don't want to be themselves, that they're scared that they're not cool enough or they won't fit in. But you'll fit in surely. There's sports, clubs, and the amazing drama department that all come together to make this amazing school. And you can use those all to become the person you want to be. And that's what I did. On my first day of school, I walked in those front doors and I said, I'm going to be myself. The fat, little, chubby farmer kid. Look at me now. I was so excited to go down to that ag room, meet Miss Wade, and have an amazing agricultural career that I could use. It was unbelievable, and it led me to this day. It's incredible. But agriculture is just one of the little but amazing extracurricular activities that we have, that we can use. So why not use them all, from business to engineering? Use them all to become better in the field that you want to use. Become a better person, and maybe you'll even meet a company that wants to hire you straight out of high school, and learn what you truly want to do. But in conclusion, I want to say that you have the freedom and the power to become a better person at this high school. You just got to reach out and grab it. Because you are our future. You are the leaders of tomorrow. So use it, and thank you.
I'm a junior here at OHS. I hold leadership roles in Students for Service, Student Council, and Best Studies, but I'm also a member of Spanish Honor Society, Science Honor Society, the Reckoning Advisory Team, Link Group, Leadership and Service Learning Cohort, and I'm part of the Girls Crossing. Also, I'm involved in the IB Diploma and Global Education Achievement Certificate. I know that sounds like a lot, but this is where I find my passion. Throughout my 3 years here, I have found that high school is different for everyone. What you choose to do and how you choose to spend your time is what truly impacts your experience. While writing our speeches, Mrs. Wachowski challenged us to sum up our message in one word. Although we are all members of the Reckoning Advisory Team, each of our words demonstrates how vast our experience has been. The word I chose to sum up my experience is connection. My experience at high school is not the picture perfect one that I make it seem now. I'm the oldest in my family, and while I hope my brother and sister, currently freshmen, have had an easier transition, I was absolutely terrified to go to OHS. My entire family goes to private schools, so going into a new experience without any prior knowledge was absolutely terrifying. If you were to ask my mom, she would say I'm at home crying every night freshman year. I didn't yet fully understand myself or have a tribe in place to support me. Not only wasn't I connected to my classes or clubs, but I wasn't fully connected to myself. By the end of freshman year is when I realized that it's okay if I'm not going to be who I thought I was when I was growing up. That as long as I stay true to myself, I can find other outlets for what I want to be. Even though freshman year had a lot of downs, the ups carried me through to sophomore year. Sophomore year was finally the year that I felt I can do this. It was the year I found clubs and classes to reflect my passions and gave me leadership outlets. At the end of sophomore year, I was taking both AP Physics and Chemistry, and I never imagined myself being excited about science. Having these classes back to back and teachers who were incredibly passionate about their subjects got me thinking about science in a way I never had before. By taking both classes at the same time, and not only did I see how science could be part of my path, but I noticed the entanglement of the two subjects. I started to see how everything was intertwined and entangled between the two. Not only what I learned, but the way I learned really helped me visualize how I planned things out. These understandings overflowed into my extracurricular life, where I took on leadership roles and helped plan many different events, such as Relay for Life. Relay for Life is an event put on by Students for Service. This event benefits the American Cancer Society. Another event is FrostFest. FrostFest is an event that is planned by the Freshman Student Council here at Oconomowoc. This event allows freshmen to explore their leadership abilities and to grow the school community. And finally, Raccoon Rally. Raccoon Rally is an event that is put on to showcase what Oconomowoc High School has to offer. This event allows the community to have an inside look as to what Oconomowoc is all about. Through this event, partakers are able to see the amazing work students do outside of the club and outside of the classroom and with all the different clubs and athletic teams that are available here. Being a part of the events helped me help others, and while also made my school journey so much better. Sophomore year, I found I can spend my time doing what I enjoy, and I can truly make an impact. And that throughout the day, year, and high school experience, connections will appear in places I never thought they would. Everyone's path here at OHS is different. It is not going to be picture perfect. It is okay for your plan to have to change. And as your plans change, so will you. But if you stay true to yourself, things will turn out all right.
Now I'm inspired to join some more clubs and stuff. Now you have all gotten a taste of some of our students who have found themselves through academics and activities that OHS has, some of them that OHS has to offer. As a member of the student body, it it is easy to feel as though you are small. However, as a raccoon, each individual is validated. How, you may ask? Well, our advisors have created a system of community commitments that makes everyone a part of the journey. Please welcome to the stage Max Ninman, who will talk about the importance of community commitments as well as how us as individuals create the Oconomowoc raccoons.
My name is Max Ninman, and I'm a sophomore here at OHS. I'm involved in sports and clubs such as baseball and basketball while on the student council. I'm here to talk about our school's community commitments. Community commitments define Oconomowoc's culture. They create the atmosphere we strive for here at OHS. The two words community and commitments both have meanings that we hope our school can represent. First, community. Our school is a community, and we would like everyone to know that we have a positive, strong, and supportive one. This starts with supporting each other. Whether that is in school, sports, music, or anything else, we need to show our school spirit. That includes dress-up days, attending sporting events, going to concerts and plays, watching the robotics meet, and much more. In my experience so far here at OHS, I've had so many great memories at school events. Friday night football games are some of the most fun nights of the school year. Dressing up and supporting your friends and peers in a great environment is a lot of fun. Also this past volleyball season, our girls made it to the state final, which meant we had 3 games up in Green Bay. The support our school showed for the team was amazing. We had the best student section there. Overall, we need to show our Ocon pride. Ocon pride is our love for our school. So when we have something to show off, we want our community there to support in a respectful way. Be loud and energetic, but also remember who you are representing. When we are at one of these things, we are not only representing ourselves, but also our school, our teachers, our peers, and also our city. Next, I'd like to talk about commitments. In our school, we hold each other to high standards in the classroom, on the field, and on the stage. That involves performing at high levels, but also keeping good grades and staying out of trouble. To help students to succeed, our school has some simple guidelines to make sure we are learning to the best of our ability. We keep our phones in our backpacks during class, and we always have a hall pass in the hallways. Just simple things like that help us be the best we can be. Don't be the person that your classmate, or your team, or your teacher, or your coach down. As students at OHS, we are committed to making ourselves and everyone around us the best we can be. There will be people that will try to hold us back, but our goal is to create a successful environment that keeps pushing forward in the right direction and creates a championship culture. At OHS, we strive to be 3 things: responsible, respectful, and extraordinary. We want to be the school that everyone outside of Oconomowoc looks at and says, I want to go there. Thank you.
Thank you, Max, for expressing the importance of being a community. As high school comes to a close, we look back and reflect on the history of the past 4 years as a raccoon. It's bittersweet and comes crazy fast. In the class of 2018, 50 students went off to a 2-year college, and 263 students went off to a 4-year college, and 23 went straight to work, and 10 made the brave decision of going into the military. Please welcome to the stage Senior Carolyn Battenberg, who will discuss her next steps, as well as Junior Cameron Circuit, who will discuss her time at OHS and what she will continue to do next year at OHS.
Hey guys, hello. My name is Carolyn Battenberg. I am a senior, which I was in. It's so weird, because I remember exactly how I was feeling when I was in your guys' position, 4 years ago now? It's so weird, because I thought I was so cool. I was I'm going to high schooler, whatever. And it's so odd, and so I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how I got from where you guys are now to where I am now. So it's weird to think about because you guys are still in 8th grade, you guys would be freshmen, but when I began to search for colleges, I had no clue what I wanted to go into as a career. So when I was a freshman, I could not understand how I was supposed to make such a big decision at such a young age. So most of my friends kind of had it figured out, and I was really jealous of that they knew exactly what they wanted to go into, or they kind of had a general idea of maybe even their field or their major, and I was just I like theater, I guess. school, I was really involved with the school's theater program. And I did every show my freshman year and like the first of my sophomore year. And I really plan to do that every other year of like my time at OHS because I really loved it. So the second show of every season here is always a senior-directed play or a student-directed play. And actually ours is going on right now. It's called Rumors. You should definitely come see that. That's at the end of the month. And so during my sophomore year, after the two seniors had announced it, they had auditions, which is what you do when you like are in a show, you audition for it. And so I auditioned for the show, and I didn't get in, and I was devastated. Like, I was so sad. I didn't know what to do. I'd always been in shows my entire life. I didn't know what I was going to do with myself for the next, like, 2 months. Like, I had so much time, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I finally realized that this was an opportunity to combine two things that I really loved. And that was fashion and theater. And I had always thought about costuming. I had always thought it was like a really cool idea, but I was so focused on performing that I like never really thought of it as an option. I always wanted to be performing. So I ended up costuming the show. I was on a team of costumers, and I spent that entire month running around town to find pieces and online ordering a bunch of items, and it was so stressful. But it was such a gratifying experience to see your work put onto a stage and people wearing it, and like that hard work that team put into that. And so I do still perform in shows. I was just in a musical this past fall. But I do still love costuming, and actually I'm costuming the senior director show Rumors, and come see it. So this decision led me to study fashion merchandising hopefully my fall semester of college. It's a really broad field, and it can include anything from directing manufacturing of clothing to going to showrooms and buying pieces from and for other companies. So as a freshman, I would have never thought to be looking into fashion as some type of profession. This is one of the reasons why I love my experience so much at OHS. To find something great in the unexpected can bring so much happiness. And becoming in clubs and activities can create opportunities and new interests that you may never have discovered. And that happened to me, and so I hope it happens to all of you.
Hi everyone, my name is Cameron, and I'm here representing the junior class. On behalf of the class of 2020, we welcome all of you incoming freshmen with open arms. I know you've probably heard that the upperclassmen are super mean and scary, but the truth is, we were freshmen not too long ago, so we know exactly what you're feeling right now. We want you to succeed. OHS is a place of opportunities, and we have programs in place for you guys to find yourselves, to become who you want to be. At Oconomowoc, we have 28 sports teams, more than 50 different clubs, and an award-winning theater and music department, so there really are activities for everybody. Within these teams and clubs, you will always be able to connect to people from all different grades, freshmen through seniors, so there will always be someone there to support you. High school can seem scary at first, and you will have some hard days. But at Oconomowoc High School, you always have someone here to help you along your way. It's okay to be nervous. I was, but take it from all of us, you will be successful. I was terrified coming into my freshman year, but now looking back, I have grown a lot. Now I'm a varsity athlete involved with music, clubs, and the I diploma. We have all been in your shoes and are willing to give you advice to make sure your experience here at Oconomowoc is a positive one. I know you've gotten a lot of information today, and it can be really overwhelming, but I know that Mr. Curtis and all the other teachers are working really hard to make sure you understand exactly what you're going to experience here. Trust me, you will have a good experience at Oconomowoc High School, and you will have people all around you who are here to help you along your journey. So with that, I look forward to seeing you guys all on the first day of school. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for listening. You have heard from some great examples from our student body, but now it's your turn. I promise you, your administrators will help guide you through this time and make sure you are college, career, and life ready. I promise you will succeed as long as you put forth the energy. There are two things I wish I would have heard coming in as a freshman 3 years ago. 1, success does not happen overnight. And 2, everything happens for a reason. This is your journey, so personalize it. I'm sure many of you are eager to get involved and start now, so please welcome to the stage Ms. Wachowski, who will discuss the next steps of enrolling in classes at OHS. Thank you.
Good evening, future raccoons. I'm Mrs. Wachowski, one of the associate principals here at Oconomowoc High School. You've listened to many stories tonight. Stories about resiliency, identity, community, stories about the past, the present, and the future. But now it's time for you to think about your story at Oconomowoc High School, and how do you want your story to begin? When you're graduating in 2023, and you're thinking back to your freshman year, how does the sentence end? My freshman year was so great. I hope you dream big. When it comes to picking the right courses, you'll want to start here. This is our new academic and career planning guide. You can access our new guide from our website. It has all the information you need to make an informed choice. This resource can probably answer the majority of your questions regarding credits, prerequisites, course fees. For example, is speech still a graduation requirement? Not for the class of 2023. Is personal finance really a graduation requirement? Yes, for the class of 2023. All that information is in here, but my hope is that you'll discover opportunities here at OHS that you didn't know existed, from a biomedical career path to our new autos program. Outlined in this document are our AP, IB, and Project Lead the Way programs, our high school business program, our building trades program, our professional-based learning opportunities, our course descriptions organized by academic departments connected to career clusters with video highlights to boot. The list goes on and on. But rather than read through it tonight, I've created a video that highlights all of its information and where you can find it. That video is also on our website. So if you're standing in line tonight waiting to speak to a math teacher, watch the video. Eating popcorn together with neighbors in the cafeteria, watch the video. Our course request window is open now through January 30th. However, our OHS counselors will be at both NHI and SLI on January 29th to help all of our current 8th graders enter their course requests. If you are not currently an OASD family and you're ready to enroll, Chrissy Zimmer is here to help you. Chrissy's in the back right now. Give a wave, Chrissy. And during our breakout session, she'll be in our Student Services Department. We have 70 plus staff members here tonight to personally advise you. The rest of the night is meant for you to speak with them and discover why OHS is a phenomenal place to learn, to discover, and to grow. Thank you for coming this evening, future raccoons, and I can't wait to be a part of your story.
So, when you have a setback, how will you respond? Even if a person brought up a couple thousand people, you can practice it for a month. You did good. What will be your Jersey moment? What will you work hard for, like Rome did? I'm incredibly proud of all our students here at the school. Everybody's got a story, and we're excited to help you write yours. So, tonight you get started. We don't give many free things here besides an education, but this folder has essentially your pen and paper. As you sort through it, some of you tonight are just, all right, let me get out of here. Don't. Stick around. Engage a little bit. In the cafeteria for the next hour and a half, we have many of our club advisors and students that are working part of these clubs. Check out what we have. Walk around the school and maybe stop in and talk to some of our departments. In this packet, there's a sheet that kind of tells you everything that's going on tonight. You can swing in, you can check out our new automotive program. We've got some cars in there. You can't take them for a ride, but at least you can look at them. Well, tons of students walking around. They'll help you find those locations, because as you know, the school is big and scary. We do have a map, but sometimes you just got to experience it. So anything you want to know, swing by between 7 and 8:30. We'll have faculty members in those rooms to answer your questions as far as, do I pick geometry or algebra? Do I pick Spanish 1 or Spanish 2? They'll answer those questions and go to those specific departments. At 7:15 and at 8 o'clock, we're going to have breakout sessions. Maybe one of these are important to you. Maybe as a family you decide to split up. Here in the field house, we'll have a session on athletics. In room 101, we'll have a conversation about our new East Campus. Figure it's kind of cold to walk over there tonight, but you can see some photos and talk about ways we're using space to help define learning experience. You heard a lot about IB, AP classes, Project Lead the Way, all that. If you're interested in learning more about that, you can go check out our exceptional learning programs in our South Cafeteria. We have a parent panel. These people aren't screened. They'll answer any question honestly, and no one from the school will be in there. So ask the tough questions, and they'll answer them honestly and openly. If you're interested in learning more about our programs that we have connected to career, maybe like what Chase talked a little bit about, you can head over to our North Commons, and you can meet with Kyla Stephanie and John Flannery. And then, of course, we have a student panel in the Little Theater. So parents, maybe you want to check out the parent panel, send the students to the student panel, have them walk around the school a little bit, whatever you want to do. Make tonight more meaningful to you, what you need. And of course, after you walk out of here, you'll be left with 1,000 questions. So you got everybody's email addresses. We're here to help you write your story. So do what you want. See what works for you. There's plenty of people here to support you in that. Our students will be walking around. They have name tags, grade levels, and where they went to their middle school experience. So feel free to strike up the conversation. Enjoy your night. Welcome to the day.